you like to come in, please? What was the brief, as you understood it?
As I understand, the Connect India movement is a movement started by Intel to promote internet all over India, thereby bringing connectivity and unity to the country.
Does your campaign achieve this?
We have tried our best. We've given it everything.
So you're happy about your work? Excited?
Yes. Excited to present.
Show us.
We have come up with 4 TVCs, 2 print ads and 1 radio spot. I would start with the Guruji Shishya. So here I am talking about Amit, a 30-year-old. He's had a village education. He studied in the village. He's come to the city, he's made a life for himself and he's settled well. So he thinks of making a visit to his village. But when he enters, he sees that the kids are still learning from books. So he takes the laptop, keeps it in the middle of the class so that this movement of computing, of learning through computers spreads in his village as well. And the end shot goes with him sitting on the ground, his Guruji probably sitting in an armchair, and Amit is teaching his Guruji how to use internet and how to use computer. So it's kind of a role reversal after 15 years. Second print ad would be pictures. A lot of pictures having Connect India movement in them. We would go on from urban at the top, and as we move down, we will have rural set up with pictures of Connect India movement. Urban, for example, I would give maybe a bus carrying the Connect India movement, an umbrella, a graffiti on a wall, which will create a buzz about what is Connect India and the fact...
Why would it create a buzz? You're just seeing pictures. You haven't seen pictures before or what?
And how would a Connect India slogan differentiate it in many ways from a telecom company, a cell phone company or anybody?
It's an internet movement.
How does it say it's an internet movement?
We are going to be putting TVCs at the same time so that if curiosity rises...
But each medium must exist on its own strength. How do you expect the audience to make connections between what he sees on television and what he sees on a hoarding? And to be honest, you've achieved precisely the opposite of what you set out to do.
Are you through?
We have one radio ad.
Tell me.
It's a radio spot of 8-year-old Moni speaking, writing a letter to God. मेरे प्यारे भगवान, पिछले कुछ महीने में हमारी जिंदगी बिल्कुल बदल गई है. हमें एक नई दिशा मिल गई है. मेरे बाबा को बहुत अच्छे बीज की जानकारी मिल रही है, जिसकी वजह से फसल भी हरी भरी हो रही है. इंटेल के कनेक्ट इंडिया मूवमेंट को हमारे गांव में आए हुए भी कुछ ही महीने हो गए हैं. जिंदगी बदल गई है. शुक्रिया इस उम्मीद और प्रगति के किरण के लिए. शुक्रिया इंटेल के कनेक्ट इंडिया मूवमेंट के लिए. आपकी प्यारी मोनी.
Too preachy, too condescending, too boring. That's my reaction, but these are the experts. I'm not.
All your ideas lacked a sort of, a synergy. A synergy. When you say same thing 20 times, different ways, but the central idea being the same, that's what I missed. I missed the central idea and the campaign thought, as we call in advertising. There was no campaign thought. The best ad is the ad which doesn't look like an ad.
We'll talk to Team B and then call you back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Team B, will you come in, please? What's your campaign?
We were given the brief about the Connect India movement. We actually sort of to come up with a name which can relate with every person in India. So we came up with the name of iBharat as a campaign. Now iBharat is basically a campaign powered by Intel which will use all mediums of connectivity as a channel to unite the rural masses of the country to the present upgoing scenario of what is happening in the country. We want the rural masses to come up and connect to the entire country.
I like the idea of iBharat, but what does this iBharat or what does this movement or what does this coming of hands do to people?
So basically when we go to see India, okay, North is good for agriculture, we say. South we say it's good for IT. What if we take a bit of IT to North, okay, and agriculture, good agricultural techniques to South will come up together, okay.
What you're saying is a simplistic worldview which I wouldn't expect any intelligent young man to talk about. This is the kind of that politicians sell us every day.
When you said iBharat, no, I was so happy.
I sat up and heard you the moment you said iBharat.
I just heard it. I loved it. These guys have got it up. There's no emotion. you lost the emotion. And this campaign hugely requires emotion.
I want to know what is your idea.
So we have a jingle, okay,
Can
radio
you
jingle which will be
present
played on this.
Tell us.
जुड़ गए हमारे अब हाथ हाथ
चलो हो गए हम अब साथ साथ देखेगा हमें भी सारा जहां जब मेरा भारत है महान.
This
So
is basically the radio jingle,
played on
and
the-
later the radio jockey would be briefing us some part about what is I Bharat actually.
Tell me one person you can imagine in front of you who is going to be motivated by this campaign and say, hey, I want to be part of this campaign.
it's just an initiative that we do and motivate them so that they automatically come forward and join this.
Honestly speaking, if we assume things and we go, we can't predict the future. We want things to be possible with this campaign. This is what, I mean, I Bharat, what we thought of this.
See, your entire advertising was reminder advertising. And reminder for what? What was the core idea? What was the core campaign?
The content we try to provide through the website, sir. Through the website.
What is this content? Again, you're talking to me about what you want to do. I'm asking you, what is that content? Tell me the content. Don't say that the content we are trying to provide. Don't be abstract, for God's sake.
That is why we mentioned that we would be educating first.
Through camps,
First through 100 villages, like through the plays and everything.
Mera baap, please go. We'll call you back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Will both the teams come in, please? I'm afraid the consensus is that both teams were bad, bad and bad.
I think the basic problem I found was in terms of understanding the brief. You know, at times we take it very lightly that, oh, I understand the problem.
And the worst thing is, both of you didn't work as teams.
The idea was to award one team, but in this case, since the teams have not been able to prove their worth as a team, we have decided to single out people who stood out exceptionally in the, or at least stood out.
Okay,
So-
the left two of you can leave.
Two of you in middle can also go. Both of you stood out in your presentations, and Carol, you definitely presented very well. You had passion in your presentation, you had honesty, and you, despite of us discouraging you, you didn't lose confidence, so which is well appreciated. So you too are welcome, and you're also going to be doing internship with McCann.
So both of you get interned, and Carol is obviously the winner. So you get
A laptop.
the HP laptop powered by Intel Century.
And here's your card as an intern.
Thank you.
Yeah?